baptism is an identification with Christ, di ba? When you are baptized, you are dead, buried, and resurrected into newness of life. We want to walk with the Lord. We want to have a deep relationship, be filled with the Spirit.
My name is Eric Miller, and I'm the director of Fire School Ministry here in Davao City, Philippines. In Proverbs 29:18, it says, "Without a vision, the people perish." I believe a lot of people in the church do not know what the will of God is for their life because they're not sure they have clear vision from heaven. In Isaiah chapter 6, it says that Isaiah's vision is first he sees the Lord high and lifted up. He sees his own sin before a holy God, and then he comes to a point where he says, "Here I am, Lord, send me." I believe if you'll enroll at Fire School of Ministry, that there's a process of what God will do to help bring you to that place to where you'll say, "Here I am, Lord, send me." The great missionary to China, Hudson Taylor, once said, "The Great Commission is not an option to be considered, it is a command to be obeyed." There is a plan and a purpose for your life. Help us fulfill the Great Commission and do what God's called you to do by enrolling at Fire School of Ministry. God bless you. We hope to see you soon.
Before Fire School of Ministry, I didn't know what to do, but along the process, Fire School of Ministry helped me to discover the abilities that God has put in me. Fire School of Ministry helped me to believe that God has put something so unique in me for the advancement of His kingdom.
When I studied in Fire School of Ministry, it helped me to get the vision that God wants me to do by becoming a missionary someday and reaching the lost and preaching the gospel to the people.
God used Fire School of Ministry to fulfill the vision that He put in my heart to fulfill, because in Fire School I learned how to have intimacy with God and to listen to the Holy Spirit. In everything that I do, I will give all the glory and honor to Jesus.
If right now you are considering yourself to become a student in Fire School of Ministry, I say don't think twice. Follow what God has placed in your heart, and you will see how God will use you mightily, how God will change you, restore you, and just be really who you are, who God wanted you to be or created you to be.
God is doing amazing things around the world today. Do you know that over 3 billion people have never heard the name Jesus? How are they going to hear unless someone goes to them? And how is someone going to go unless they've been trained and equipped? At Fire School of Ministry, it's our desire to raise up men and women with a vision to see Jesus glorified in the nations. If you're looking for a place to be trained for ministry, then Fire School of Ministry is the place for you.
For many years, we've cried out for revival here in Davao City, that God would pour out His Spirit. And I believe that God raised up Fire School Ministry for such a time as this. Pray about it. Let God speak to you about coming to the school, getting trained, getting equipped, and going to do all that God's called you to do.
And we believe that God is raising up a missionary movement out of the Philippines, where He wants to send Filipinos all around the world, bringing His fire and His passion. So we ask you to come and be a part of what God is doing at Fire School Ministry.
God bless you.